Hey, my Leo peeps, how yous going? Is all going well in the world of my Leo gang? Hope so. So, this is a monthly reading for Leo in love and money. So, I'll do couples, then I'll do singles, then I'll do career and finance at the end. And yeah, this is not a one-to-one, so have some fun with it. Take it, leave it. What applies, what doesn't. Flip the roles if you feel that suits better. Yeah, and just I hope you get something from it. That's all. You know. Yes. Anyway. Oh, and like, share, or subscribe. Well, please subscribe. Help build my channel. Okay. So Leo in the relationships of the Leo peeps. How are things in their relationships? Okie dokie. So, yes. So we have two aces. Well, we have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what we've got going on. All right. So, two aces, new beginnings. From confusion comes clarity. Battle tired and weary soldier, the warrior. He has worked really hard to collect up all these wands. He's fought hard, he's worn out, and he's had enough. That is the Nine of Wands. Look, and he's holding the ace. He's still enthusiastic. He still is enthusiastic about the future. Why? Because he won. He worked hard. He fought hard. And he got his... But he saw and he, it's hard. And I get it. Sometimes in relationships, it takes work. But it does. It's not an easy ride, and you don't stay in the honeymoon forever. So, ultimately, sometimes you get a bit battle weary, don't you? But that's just all there is to it. You take a time out, and you have a little think about it, you move on, and you make a fresh start. Two fresh starts. One in mental clarity and one in enthusiasm and creativity. What are you guys creating together? One in honesty too, which is nice, yeah? An honest beginning. Have you gone through some stuff? Some battles? Yeah. All's fair in love and war, as they say. But what I will say is if there are actually physical injuries, sorry, I can't condone that, you probably need to think about moving on. Okay? Just saying. But for sake of the reading purposes, everybody, has battles, and as long as you feel like you're fighting with your partner, not fighting with your against your partner, but with your partner for something, and yeah, you're tired and that, and you're both like whatever, but you are together and you've done it together, that's fine. But battling with each other, that's never going to be great. If you're exhausted by your relationship, maybe you need to grab your wand and move on. Or maybe you need to find an advisor. This is the Apprentice card, but this is in the relationship, emotional realm, the water side of the reading. So, having said that, maybe you guys need to get someone to talk to, or maybe you need to get someone to talk to about what's going on for you and whether it's okay or not. Maybe that is the King of Wands. There might be an older person who embodies the masculine energy, who is an Aries, Leo, or Sag in your life. Someone that you can talk to. Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's your mum, you know, that you can confide in and get support and learn from. But like, look, I can't help but with a reading like this, I can't help but think, do you guys want to go to see a marriage counselor or relationship counselor? Because if you have a look, there's one person up here, the master, and two people learning. Something to think about. The Empress, she is the embodiment of all four queens. She has nurtured and grown all aspects, all elements. You know, she's kind, loving mother, Mother Earth. She is. She could indicate a Cancer around you. Maybe it's your mum. She might be a Cancer sign, or maybe a Taurus. But she is the eternal mother. She is always pregnant with child. So if you're looking to have kids, this is a good indicator. Maybe that's what's wearing you out. You guys have been working so hard to get pregnant, and I know the practicing part is fun, but when it becomes a chore and you gotta do it because you want a baby, loses that sense of spontaneity and passion, doesn't it? Anyway, so maybe you've been working really hard at falling pregnant, and this is a really good indicator that have you sought advice about, you know, what can enhance your chances of having babies? And you're just a bit battle worn over it all, but you keep trying enthusiastically, gathering the knowledge. Maybe this is like a fertility bank, you know, like, yeah, anyway. So this is a good indicator that maybe that's happening for you this month. Ooh, I've seen a lot of the Empress this week. Oh, I'm starting to wonder if anyone knows about contraception out of there. But you know what I mean. It is a good indicator. So good luck if you are looking to have a baby. If you're not, maybe try contraception. Maybe that's what's got you weary. Oh no, not another one. Whatever. All right. So that seems to be what's going on in the relationships of my Leo peeps. Yeah, but you've shown up too. I will add to that. Reading is very strong when you show up to your own reading, and the King of Rods is here. Wands is here, and like he's an enthusiastic person. He's creative. He's passionate. He's charming. He's good looking. Are you in love with a Fire King? Don't blame you. I am too. But so yeah, maybe, you know, the Fire King has found his Empress. And it took a long time, didn't it? You two did this dance for a while. Backwards and forwards. Did the dance for a while. It was tiring. You're worn out, but you're there. You get that new beginning. That new beginning with passion and enthusiasm, honesty and truth. Awesome. Out of the clouds of confusion come enthusiasm and truth. Oh, love it. Awesome. Work hard, guys. Teamwork. Working together. Working as a group. Working as a family. You'll build what you want. All right. That sounds good, Leos. I'm going to reach out to the old romance angels, see what they've got to say about all of this. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Well, what did I just say? Did it take a long time for you and your other person to get it together and finally come together? It's worth it, but isn't it? It is worth it. Like sometimes you gotta make some really, really big efforts. Whether it be, let down some emotional guards that you've carried around with you all your life. Or make some changes, big changes in your life so that you're healthy enough to have that. Or maybe it's travel. Maybe you need to travel a long way to be with that person, but you know that effort's worth it because that person is worth it to you. Do remember that too. You're worth it. You're worth those big efforts and the small ones. So really, if you are feeling like the person isn't doing those efforts, then you need to find someone who is willing to make those efforts for you. You deserve that, and they deserve it too. So yeah, anyway, make the effort. Expect the effort. Effort is worth it. All right, single peeps. Hey, my single Leos, how you going? Gee, I can prattle on, can't I? All good. All right, single Leos. What's going on in the world of the single Leos? Are they happy and single? Happy and single is the best way to be, honestly. Ooh, we got some jumpers. The Chariot and the Tower. Holy shit. All right. That's a couple of jumpers for you, isn't it? The Chariot. Take control of those ponies. Guide them to where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Not towards the tower. Hey, maybe that's the problem. You haven't been guiding your wild ponies, and the tower has come and struck. The lightning is Source striking the tower, and the lovers are falling. Source strikes the tower when things aren't right, when it needs to happen. Source will strike the tower will crumble, the lovers will fall. And it's also that they can build better foundations, whether it's together or with someone new. But new foundations need to be built so there's something strong and lasting in your life. Yes. Everything happens for a reason. Holy dooly. 3 major arcana in 4 and counting. What is going 5? Leos! Holy shit! Are you on the precipice of a whole new world? So, I'm all excited. I know, it's just small things. Although, 5 out of 6 major arcana, that's not really a small thing. Anyway. So, while the tower is being struck and everything is crumbling and you need to build a foundation that is not matchsticks, Temperance is here. Calm down. Calm down because the tower needed to fall. Temper your emotions. This is about balance. Did something become unbalanced? Did one of these become stronger than the other and your chariot became unbalanced? You need to guide your chariot to where you want to go. We have the player card or a young Leo. Good looking. Oh, young Leo. It also could be an Aries or a Sagittarian, a young person maybe around you at the moment. Or is it an enthusiastic, charming player who gallops in and gallops out just as fast, causing tower moments in your life? Temperance, balance. She is balancing her emotions, or balancing their emotions, because as you can see, water represents that emotional world, the emotional realm, and she's pouring the water from cup to cup. She's not spilling a drop, and she has one foot in the water and one foot on the earth. She has one planted in reality, but she is connected to her emotions. It's balance. And so she knows what degree of emotion to bring to every situation. So temper your emotions, you know. Do you get all passionate really easy? Fall in love quickly? Then get scared and gallop away? So we got the Fool. I love the Fool. I do. It's an Aries card. We got Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, uh, Cancer, and Scorpio, I think. Anyway, yeah, so the Fool's here. I love the Fool. Take a leap of faith. After the tower has struck, and everything has gone back to zero, can't really say it, but yeah, anyway, this is zero. Everything goes back to zero. You're at the beginning of a new journey. But this journey requires faith. So how long have you been single? Have you just gone through the tower, and what you thought was solid was actually built on a foundation of matchsticks? And now you have to take control of your chariot. Because the thing about the chariot is it's victorious. You take control of those wild ponies and you guide it where you want to go, and it's victorious. But the divine is asking you to have faith and take that leap off the cliff. And don't worry, see, look here, there's a white dog. That's a companion. He's a companion. That's source. It is with you all the way, saying you will land safely. Jump. You have everything you need in your knapsack. Jump. Where do you land? The Lovers. The Lovers, can very well depict soulmate energy. You know, it's also a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to stay where it doesn't work and try and rebuild those foundations. And look, that can work too. If it's two people, if the lovers, both these lovers are invested in building those foundations together properly, it's possible. But if not, if it's time to go, which it sounds like it might have been, then take a leap of faith towards the lovers, because you might find yourself in a very good spot. Like I always say, while you're fussing with Mr. Wrong or Mrs. Wrong, you're missing out on Mr. or Mrs. Right, aren't you? You don't have the door open for something that's good for you, something that's meant for you. Opening the door is the first step to getting what you want. Just saying. So yeah, let the tower fall. Heal from it. Balance. Find balance in it. You know? Grab the reins of your chariot and guide it to victory. If you take that leap of faith, take control of your chariot, make the choice, you could end up in a really cool position, a really cool place with someone who's meant for you. Just so. But that's up to you. You always have choice. Energy is fluid and it is everywhere. So guide your chariot, win the race. All right. We're going to ask the romance angels, see if they've got anything else to pop in and give a little bit more clarity to said reading. All right. Oh, there we go. Ah, I was right. It always surprises me how often they do this, but yeah, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes. Let the tower fall. Heal. Find balance. Grab the reins of your chariot, take the leap of faith, and go find your lover, your divine partner. Oh, sounds great. Oh, anyway, but it is up to you. Never forget that. It's up to you. You're quite welcome to stay in the ruins of that tower for as long as you want. All right. So, change of deck. Money and finance. Money and finance. Oh, money and career, yeah? Yeah. Hey, Leo, how is money and career going for my Leo peeps? Leo. Oh, we got some jumpers. What have we got? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Holy dooly! The Ten of Pentacles. That's like just let's skip all the steps and just go from 1 to 10 in 3 seconds. And death. We'll just see what else the cards have to say first. Woo! I got excited then just about. All right. Career and finance for my Leos. Wow, temperance. Again, look, dudes, seriously, chill out. Nothing's worth getting that emotional about. Temperance needs to keep telling you, calm down. No, anyway. And the lovers are back. So there's a choice. Change of deck. Change of deck. So what can we say? This is a strong message for you guys. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Death, the Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Lovers. All right. So in finance, the Lovers doesn't generally indicate soulmate. It's more about a choice. You know, there is a big choice in front of you. And it could be a choice that's coming as a result of the end of something. Like death is the end of something. However, like it can be painful. Death is a painful ending. It's not like happy and joyous ending. But once you're through the pain of death and the ending that it brings, that you end up in the sun. Somewhere better. You're rebirthed into the sun. You go beyond the pillars again, and yeah, find yourself bathing in the sunlight. And the funny thing about that is you've got the Five of Pentacles. You know, do you feel left out in the cold? Have you been overlooked for your Ten of Pentacle position? Have you been overlooked? But you know, the Five of Pentacles says you feel left out in the cold, but the reality of the Five of Pentacles is there is support there for you. You've got to ask for it. You've got to reach out. you know, there's a church right behind the leper and the beggar, you know, and all they have to do is go inside and there's a warm church with food and blankets, but they stay out in the cold. That's a choice. Are you choosing that? The lovers. Are you choosing to stay out in the cold and to struggle? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, so a new beginning, you know, in and like the Ace of Pentacles is like the cornerstone of the Ten of Pentacles. That's why I got so excited. You've got them both. You're on your path. Something had to end to put you on that path, maybe. You know? And, or maybe you have to make a choice to end something to put you on the path. You're going to have to start back at the start, yeah. But wherever that start is might lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. But first you got to make the choice to end something. Maybe you're in a job and you've been working really hard to get a good reputation and learn as much as you can in said job. And you've just come to the realization that maybe your company's never going to see you for that, you know, and you've spent all this time controlling the way you react, and this is the Temperance, controlling the way you act and how you react to everything around you in the hope that they are going to see your work and, you know, keeping your head on straight. But at the end of the day, you might just need to make that choice to end that situation, to find support, to make a start, to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Because the Ten of Pentacles is money in the bank, a home, you know, a secure, lovely life, but you're not worried about money. You're not worried about how you're going to pay your next electricity bill, you know. And look, I get it. It's scary. After the last couple of years, people are struggling, you know, and now we've got a housing crisis. People are struggling. I understand. So to give up a secure job would be a really hard thing, and I am not going to advise you to do this. You always have choice. What is good for you? But having said that, there might be a need. If you see that there's a need, then maybe have a look at that. Think about that, you know. Don't leave your job. Start putting your feelers out. See if there's anything else. See if there's any other organizations within your genre, you know, within your profession, where there's room for growth. Maybe that's all it is. You're just in a small company or a space where there isn't a lot of room for growth. So start putting your feelers out. Don't leave your job and leave yourself in a vulnerable position where being left out in the cold is the last of your worries. Put your feelers out. See if you can find an organization within your profession that has opportunity to grow and progress and better your circumstance. You know, there's no harm in that. All right, but once again, it's your choice. Security is a big thing. And maybe this is security, you know. All right. Well, that's all I got for my Leo peeps. I hope it helped. I hope you're having a great time. Like, share, and subscribe. Build my channel with me because I'm having a great time. I love this. This is fun, and I think I'm going to be doing this for a while. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Have an awesome month and namaste.